Welcome back to Behind the Curtain, where I have the chance to speak with members of the Idaho Shakespeare Festival's acting company about some of their upcoming shows this summer. Today I'm joined by Jilian Cates, who plays Dot,
Hello.
George's mistress, and Marie, his grandmother, and Alex Syiek, who plays George in Stephen Sondheim's two-time Tony Award-winning musical, Sunday in the Park with George. Jilian, you've had 10 seasons with Idaho Shakespeare.
I know.
Alex, you've had 8 seasons.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you both. And you've both performed alongside each other in some of the most, what I think, iconic Idaho Shakespeare productions. Murder on the Orient Express, Great Comet, Music Man, and now you're back together again for Sunday in the Park with George.
The band's back together. It feels
What a
good.
lovely band it is.
Yes.
So the
duo.
show is based on the famous painting A Sunday on Le Grand Jatte. Sorry to any French-speaking watchers.
That was fabulous to me.
Really? It was good?
I
Okay,
mean, I don't know.
amazing. Huge. And the first song, Sunday in the Park with George, opens with you, Dot, posing for one of George's paintings.
Yeah.
And there's some internal conflict there. She's kind of uncomfortable physically and emotionally.
Totally.
It's hot. Her dress is
they were,
uncomfortable.
they were bustled, bloomered, corseted.
So I'd love to hear a little bit more about Dot and George's relationship and how you both feel like it evolves throughout the show.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely, I think, twin flames. And they come to each other and it's like this hot, sparky, passionate
Yes.
romance.
Totally.
And she gets what he does. She loves what he does and like how good he is at doing it. She doesn't have to there's definitely a talent crush aspect. But at the same token, she has a lot of energy.
Yeah.
She wants a lot of energy shared between her and a partner, and he is on a mission. He doesn't have that to give to her.
This very much reminds me of relationships I've had with other Scorpios.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
you're gonna love an upcoming
Scorpio,
question.
you've had Scorpio and Scorpio, yeah.
It's been scary. And this very much reminds me.
I shudder.
But no, I think what Jill was mentioning this in another interview we did the other day, that I think it's so important because this first act really is accelerated. You see so much life in the course of an hour and 20 minutes that I think it's really important that Jill and I came in with this sort of long-standing friendship, relationship, so that even just off the bat, physically, the audience can sense that we are familiar with each other in a deep way. So.
Totally. So you both sing in nearly every song on the show. I think between the two of you, you've covered basically every song.
Yeah, it's kind of tag team.
And this might be a crazy comparison. There's so many lyrics. It kind of reminds me of Hamilton, and that every syllable and every word is so perfectly timed.
Yes.
What was the memorization and rehearsal process like?
I'll
getting
let
all of
Alex
that
take
done?
that one because he has way more.
It's still happening.
Words.
The memorization
Yeah.
is still on its way.
It's a journey.
We were just running the Act 2 song, putting it together last night, and that is a mile a minute word bending.
I do not
puzzle.
envy you.
But it really, what I find helps me a lot when I memorize shows is once we get into staging, getting to pair movement with it, and intention involving other people. That's always locks things
anchors,
in. Yeah,
Totally.
anchor. That's a great word.
Absolutely. Jillian, I think something really interesting about your characters is how you bounce between them. I've seen shows where actors are double cast, and usually it's one character in Act 1 and a different character in Act 2, but you go from Dot to Marie back to Dot. Is that
Yeah.
challenging at all for you as an actor to shift that quickly?
Honestly, I haven't gotten to explore into Marie yet.
Yeah.
We're still early in the process, so I've just been in Dotland.
Okay.
But
Dotland.
Dotland,
Yeah.
Dot World. I imagine it will be challenging and really fun
Yeah.
too. Especially because Marie, not to give any spoilers, but Marie, at the point that we meet her in Act 2, is 98 years old. And so I've never played a character that old,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited to
Maybe the witch and Into the Woods, but we don't know.
short. Well, she's like
immortal.
she's
True.
timeless. Yeah, but I've never tackled I can't wait to find my inner nanny.
Can't wait for that either.
Yeah.
Do you see any connections between the two women just from listening to the soundtrack? I've never seen the show,
totally.
but I can see some.
Yeah,
commonalities
they're both very. Even Marie, at 98, is very spunky and she's got a zest still. That's written into her, the way she speaks, and I see a lot of that in Dot.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alex, you've described this as your dream role, so
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
But I would think as a performing artist yourself that you would be able to kind of draw from some of those experiences in your life and apply them to George. Is that true?
Oh yeah. We were working on, sort of I feel most people think one of the takeaway songs from the show, "Finishing the Hat,"
Yeah.
which is sort of about the artist's struggle between getting lost in your work and, the
Living
real life, the work-life balance, essentially,
Mm-hmm.
art-life balance, and I was talking to Jill the other day about this, how these lyrics are really hitting home to me. Like when I get lost in creating something, composing something, writing something, and then I take a moment and I step back and I realize, hours have passed. My wife's sitting on the couch, and I'm like, okay, focus, pay attention for a moment, and go back, connect, George,
Right.
connect, and go back in.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful, but also taxing, honestly, this rehearsal process to pull so much from life.
Totally, yeah. How have you both found like balance in that as performers? Because I know like even for myself, it's like writing as a journalist, this is my job, and sometimes I'll just like be doing it when I'm technically off the clock or constantly. It's like your passion and your art, but it's also like it's a lucrative thing as well. So how do you sort of both balance that as performers?
It's challenging,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like for me, Alex just had a long sprint with the Clue tour.
Yeah.
And I was not doing shows from Into the Woods to now.
Yeah.
I did like a concert here and there. But so then you go into this other kind of and rhythm and routine. And then bouncing back into this, it's like you're just fully immersed. I was just thinking about like, I wish I could do like some of my sewing projects when I get home at night. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
like
Don't
I have like
that.
lines to learn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in this, and I need to be like fully. You have to give over to it, because we are together for a small spurt of time.
Yeah.
So it really takes you over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, like I was telling Jill last night, I was like, I had so many plans for yesterday evening, and then by the end of the rehearsal day, I was like, I'm going to go lay down and
nap
get
time.
brain rot.
Yeah. Absolutely. So kind of knowing when you need that rest and you need that moment to kind of step away and detox. Yeah.
'Cause this is a complicated piece.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you both have a favorite moment or a song in the show that's extra special to you?
Ooh.
I mean, what's the scene that's hitting for me the most at the moment, granted we're early in rehearsal, is the scene leading up to and into "We Do Not Belong Together."
I was gonna say
That's probably feels the strongest for me right now.
"We Do Not Belong Together" for me is like hitting all sorts of chords in here, like
Yeah.
art. It's like therapy coming out. I don't even know what relationships I'm grieving, but it's hitting.
Yeah, that's a really impactful song. I was listening to it last night, and I think there's just like for both characters, there's like so much yearning behind it. It's really
Yes,
powerful. So
yes.
yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited for other people to see it.
We are too.
And then finally, going back to the Scorpio thing, what would your character's zodiac signs be?
Ooh. I think that Dot is a true Leo sun.
Girl after my own heart.
Yeah, she's just got that lion in her.
I think George is a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Absolutely. What about Marie? Do we know yet, or have we not?
Marie?
tapped into her zodiac sign?
I haven't tapped into her yet, but I'm next
Let me
week.
know.
Ask me next
Another
week.
time. I'll
We'll
update,
add. Yeah,
update
we'll
the
add a.
article. People are
comment.
dying to know. All right. Well, thank you both so much. Come see Jillian and Alex in Sunday in the Park with George at Idaho Shakespeare Festival, July
Thank you.
11th
Thank you.
through August 2nd. Awesome.
Thank you, Olivia.
Yeah. Thank you.